Good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. I wanted to get on here and have a look at the LED bulbs that I've installed on the Tacoma back there, specifically how they're doing inside the housings. You know, recently I saw a report, it popped up on my screen, of some melted lens covers in the headlights on a Tacoma that somebody had done. Now, I was surprised. I didn't think that LEDs really generated a lot of heat, but apparently they do. Mine, which I got from Headlight Revolution, came with little fans on the top. They actually have little built-in fans, and when I turn them on, you guys will be able to hear those things kick on probably, to cool them down. You know, some of them have heat sinks as well, you know, like a bunch of little metal fins and stuff to sink away the heat, if you will, from the bulbs themselves. Now, I put on LED lights both in the headlights, the highs and lows, and also in the fog lights. And then most recently, I put the LED Raptor style bulbs or lights in the grill. So I want to take a closer look. We'll turn them on. I'll let you guys see them. I know it's not dark out here, but you'll still be able to see the lights pretty well. And then we'll take a closer look at the housings to see if I have any evidence or show any evidence of any kind of melting going on. Something that most people probably don't even consider when you get them, but something that you should be aware of. Okay, I've got the truck running, so if I'm talking a little bit loud, I'm just trying to make sure you guys can hear me. But the first thing that I have on are the daytime running lights. Now these are stock, of course, so I wouldn't expect any issue with these. Of course, the old halogen bulbs on the sides here, I suppose. But I wouldn't expect any issue with those at all. And you can see I do have mine set up so that the Raptor style lights do not come on with the DRLs. You can do it either way. It's a lot more complicated to do it that way. But obviously no issues with the DRLs. So let's go ahead and turn on the lights themselves. Oops. Okay. Make sure I've got on what I want to have on. Now you can see I've got the Raptor style lights on, which are just freaking awesome, by the way. I really like these. And man, they really do shine, I'll tell you. They really are bright. I really do like those. You can see the headlights are on. I don't want to blind you guys, but you can see the headlights are on as well. And if you look inside the lens there, you can see there doesn't appear to be any kind of melting or anything like that in mine, which is a good thing. Check the driver's side. I don't see any evidence of any kind of melting or anything in there on mine, so I'm quite happy with that. Looks pretty good, I think. So let's go ahead, and you can probably, maybe if you can get around the lights, see the LEDs in there for the bright lights on, or that are not on rather. You can see them positioned in there. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn the bright lights on. We'll take a look at those and see if there's any evidence of anything strange going on there. So let me go ahead and kick those up. All right, we've got everything on right now. The regular lights, the bright lights, and man, is that stuff bright. Shine you guys around. Again, I don't mean to blind you here, but you can see just how these lights look. Again, they are very, very bright. Matter of fact, I'll probably have to turn those off so we can take a look and see if there's any sign of melting in there. I didn't notice any before, but honestly, I didn't look that closely. And then we'll have a look at the Raptor style lights in the grill housing as well. So let me go ahead and turn the brights back off, because obviously you can't see much that way. One thing I did forget to do, let's turn the fog lights on. I hadn't done that before. They probably, yeah, they're not going to come on with the brights on. We'll kick those back off. All right, now we've got the fog lights on. This will give you guys a good idea of what the truck looks like with just the regular lights on, as well as the Raptor style lights there, which again, I just think this is too cool. I mean, look at the front of this truck. It's just awesome, I think. But you guys could see they're not so bright. Well, I don't think. Looking inside of the fog lights is what I'm trying to do now. I don't see anything in there as well. Let's turn those off. Matter of fact, we'll turn everything off now and have a better look. I do believe everything is off at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, we've got everything off now, so we'll go ahead and turn the truck off as well. Maybe it'll be a little bit quieter. Okay, we've got everything turned off now. So let's take a closer look. We just had all the lights on, and no, I'm not expecting any, big melting event right now, of course. But let's take a close look in here. I don't see any signs of melting or anything in this light. And same thing on the fog light over here, other than being a little dirty. I don't see anything that would lead me to believe that there's been any kind of excessive heat or anything in there. Let's check this one out. Again, pretty close-up view, I know, but you guys can see there's no evidence of anything melting in there. Would be nice to get rid of this old halogen style bulb over here. Let's check out the fog light. Nothing down there, that's good. And then we'll take a look at the Raptor style. I don't see any evidence of any kind of melting around the housing or anything like that. Let's touch these. Is just a little bit of heat in though, so they do pick up a little bit of heat. Pretty wild. Now, one thing I had mentioned before, I want to show you guys. I'm going to pop the hood, and I want to show you. I'll turn the lights on. You'll be able to hear the fans come on these headlights. So I'll leave the truck off, turn the lights on. We'll have a listen. All right, I've got the trunk pop. Let's go ahead and turn the lights on here. They're on right now. Yeah, sorry, my head right in your face there, but you can actually hear them running. I'm going to put the camera down here a little closer. Maybe you guys can hear that. Here you go. I'm not sure how well that's going to come through the camera. I know the screen did go dark there. Yeah, you can definitely hear them running. Let's see if we can get you guys a little closer down here with me. And you certainly can feel the heat coming off of those lights. So, yeah, we do get a decent amount of heat that radiates off of these LED bulbs. Again, I'm a little surprised. I really wasn't aware that that they put out any heat like that. I don't notice any problems in mine, which is good. There's no evidence of any kind of melting or anything like that on mine, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think it is pretty neat that they have fans in them. I'll be interested over time to see how well those hold up. I mean, we all know, every little piece of technology or advancement that we put into anything just makes it more prone to failure down the road. So it'll be interesting to see how well those fans on top of the LED bulbs hold up. They do seem to be pretty good quality. I don't think there'll be any issue with them in the long run. Probably no more, at least, than you would have with a normal halogen bulb that you'd have to replace periodically anyway. Albeit a bunch cheaper than replacing a new LED bulb with the fancy technology and all that stuff built in. But I'm pretty happy with it. I love the look. I think every vehicle should come with these nowadays. It's just such a nice, bright, cleaner white light, I guess, than you can get out of the old halogen bulbs. You know, the old halogen bulbs are kind of yellow, if you will. I don't have that now on the front of my truck. Everything is LED, including the Raptor style lights, which I think are just awesome. I think they really enhance the look of the front of this truck. And one other thing I'll mention, and I'll show you guys here, I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, I hope it does, but even when these amber lights are off, they kind of glow when it's in, let's say, shaded light. You can really see it right now. But take a look. Again, I hope the camera picks it up. I know I'm kind of looking out there. That's probably a better shot. I mean, look how these things kind of glow sitting in here in just this, well, it's a shaded garage. I mean, we have the lift over the top and, of course, all the lights coming from the front. But check out how those things glow in here in the garage. I just think that's a really cool look. Just adds a little bit more cool to the front of the Tacoma. Not that it's not already cool anyway, especially with the TRD grill. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here, have a little bit closer look at what's going on with the LED lights in my truck. You know, after I had seen that little blurb on the web, that picture of that melted housing, and it was pretty bad. This whole area here was all melted. My guess is it was from an LED probably that was either installed incorrectly, or whatever the cooling method was for them just stopped working. I don't know, but it was catastrophic. The headlight was ruined. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the look of the front end of this truck now. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.